One bright morning, Peppa Pig woke up in her cozy room with yellow walls and sunny pictures. She slipped on her red dress and skipped downstairs, eager for a new adventure. The sun streamed through the window, warming her soft bed with a flowery blanket. The living room was lively and warm, with a green carpet stretching across the floor in patterns. Mummy Pig, in her blue apron, flipped pancakes in the kitchen, their sweet smell wafting around. Peppa sat at the wooden table, spotting a big book of numbers. Daddy Pig, big and jolly, sat in the corner with his round glasses, sipping tea quietly. He smiled at Peppa and said, "Today we'll learn numbers." Peppa clapped her hands, her pink cheeks shining with excitement. Little George, in his blue shirt, played with his dinosaur on the living room floor noisily. He looked up and roared, his favorite sound, making Peppa giggle. She opened the book to the number 1 with a single candle. Outside, the garden bloomed with colorful flowers, and birds sang in the tall oak tree. Peppa saw one red balloon in the book and said, "1 is for balloon." Mummy Pig nodded, bringing pancakes to the table. Then Peppa turned the page to 2, showing 2 shiny boots in a muddy puddle. George ran over with his toy boots and jumped, shouting, "Gertoo!" Peppa laughed and said, "2 is for boots." Everyone smiled. The day grew brighter, and the family stepped outside to the yard under a wooden canopy. The sun sparkled, and a breeze rustled the leaves around their cozy house. Peppa drew the number 3 with chalk on a board. The book showed 3 yellow ducks swimming, and Peppa pointed at the pond nearby. "3 is for ducks," she said, as real ducks quacked in the distance. George flapped his arms, giggling. Ducks. That evening, they gathered in the living room, where the fireplace glowed and photos hung proudly. Peppa reached with 4 green frogs hopping in the book. 4 is for frogs. She cheered, and George hopped around happily. Outside, stars twinkled above, and the moon lit the garden with a silver glow softly. Peppa turned to 5 and saw 5 bright stars in the picture. "5 is for stars," she said, pointing at the sky. Before bed, Peppa reached 6 with 6 juicy apples in a basket on the page. She found a toy apple in George's box and shouted, "6 is for apples." Mummy Pig smiled at her clever piglet. Peppa snuggled into bed under her starry blanket, the dark room quiet and peaceful. She whispered, "Tomorrow I'll learn more numbers I love counting." The moon glowed, promising another fun day.